Well, how's it going, house church or community groups or whoever you are watching this video? I hope you're able to have a great time going through these discussions with other people in your life, or maybe you're just thinking through them for yourself. But our real hope with these questions is that you're going through them with a group of believers. We just believe community is so crucial for us in our Christian life, to have people that can challenge us and give us different ideas and to point us back to God's Word to learn together from. And so as we go through these questions, that's our hope, that you would be encouraged to continue living out this faith, that people would be there to hold you accountable, maybe challenge you a little bit because we're all going to mess up, and that's totally fine, but to have people push us back on the right path. And so as we jump into these discussion questions, I wanted to reread the passage Pastor Bob preached on this last week, where it says, it's from 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 7 and 8. It says, I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. There is reserved for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will give me on that day. And not only to me, but to all those who have loved his appearing. And man, we all want to be able to say we fought the good fight. Like we did what we could in this Christian life, and we followed after God as best as we could. Now the reality is we could all grow in that area, but what does that look like is the important question we have to answer now. We're currently in that good fight. Now, that doesn't mean you're arguing with people about how you're right and they're wrong, but what's it truly mean to fight the good fight? And so that's what we hope you're able to talk about. Pastor Bob had so many important things of what that looks like, loving those around us that are even different than us, which, man, our world can take some notes on that one, especially right now. Just making sure we're listening to our commanding officer, that we would be praying for grace and to mercy to be able to show to those around us. I mean, all of these things are so important. And so my hope is that as your community group or house church or family, that you would talk through how can we truly live out fighting the good fight? How can we show others God's love? How can we point people toward Him? Our world desperately needs it. And so it's so important. I'm glad you guys are getting together in some community. And if you're watching this alone, you're thinking, man, maybe it would be good to have people to give me other ideas that I'm not even thinking of with these questions. Either reach out to the church office, or maybe it's get some people that you work with to watch part of the message and then talk through it. Or maybe it's just getting the rest of your family to sit down with you, or some friends. It doesn't have to be an official community group. Our communities around us are just the people we're naturally around anyways. And so just get together with a group of people and talk through what you all think this means. We'll see you again next week.